Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name's Kim, welcome. If you are new here, I would love if you subscribed and joined the Kisses family. We are one big happy family here, and I do all kinds of videos on my channel. I do tarot readings, I'm very psychic. I also have lots of paranormal experiences throughout my whole entire life, and I like to focus on positivity as well. So as you can see, I have all kinds of videos here for a little bit of something for everyone. So please come right on in, hit subscribe, and let's get into the story. We're all sick and I'm starting to feel like I'm getting even a little bit more sick. My throat's really killing me, but I had to make this video for you guys. If you hear anything in the background, it's her and she is watching television. So I don't even know where to begin for this story, but if you clicked on the video, you kind of know what it entails. So we went to Arizona, and I was probably in my early 20s, late teens when this all occurred. And I will be doing a part 2 to this video and sharing some photographs of orbs and actual ghosts that we caught on camera, guys. Ghosts of cowboys that we caught on camera. So there's so much to this story. I don't even know where to begin, but let's just get into it. I went with my family to Arizona. We went and we visited a whole bunch of places in Arizona. Phoenix, Sedona, Tucson, Jerome. I know I'm forgetting a bunch, but that's the gist of it. We went to Jerome, which is this really old, haunted mining town in Arizona. I'm talking like houses falling off the side of the mountain, and you can see like the coal mine stuff, and oh my gosh, there's so much to it. And in this old city called Jerome, they have what's called the Grand Hotel, which used to be an old hospital for the miners that got injured while working, would go there. And my aunt actually had a bunch of experiences there in the Grand Hotel. You can look it up yourself, but we got to go inside and go in the elevator and everything, but that's not where I had the experience. The experience that I had was in the Birdcage Theater. Now you guys, the Birdcage Theater was basically a brothel. So it was where the prostitutes worked and where they would keep the cowboys happy at the end of their workday, if you get what I'm saying. It was so crazy. There's so many stories and so much to say about this place, and I could go on and on and on. But I will write some details down here about it because I don't want this video to be too long. I might do a part 2 just on about the Birdcage Theater, so stay tuned for that. I probably will once my throat's feeling a little bit better. But yeah, we walked right in, and the guy that used to tour the Birdcage Theater, I actually met him. He sadly passed away. He did pass away, and it was really sad when I saw the news about that. He was like the kindest gentleman. But anyways, as soon as we walked in there, you guys, as soon as we walked in, I just started bawling my eyes out. I was bawling my eyes out. I was like literally had tears just coming down my face. And I did not understand why. I had never had an experience like that before anywhere. Like, I've had experiences where I feel energies and I pick up on energies, but it was never so intense as to where I was just so sad and just crying my eyes out. It was just so intense and so strange. So you walk in, I'm bawling my eyes out. The tour gentleman proceeds to show us where all the bullet holes were, and there's so much history on this place, you guys. Like, I can't even get into all of it. But gosh, there's so many stories. So you walk into this first entrance, there's like a bar and just like a small little like area, and then you walk into the actual Birdcage Theater, and it's just huge. It's huge, but you walk in, and then so I walked into the main entrance, and you look up, and there's what they call the bird cages, where the girls would stay, and the guys could kind of view them and pick out which girl they wanted for the night or whatever, you know? So that's why they called it the Birdcage Theater, because they were technically like little balconies where the girls would stay and do their stuff for these guys, if you get what I'm saying. It's really, really interesting. So they called them their bird cages, is what actually the cowboys would call their little spots up there. So you walk in and I was still like just tears just going down my face, just bawling my eyes out. I do not know why I'm crying, okay? Like I'm just like, I'm embarrassed and I don't understand why I'm crying, but it's happening. So I finally like calmed down and we start walking around, and there was just so much energy, you guys, in there, and so much stuff that we experienced, and I can't even get into all of it. But what I'm going to actually share is the experience that I had after visiting there, okay? So after visiting there, we had a hotel room, of course, and I'm with my family, and we're trying to go to bed, and I'm just laying there, and then I finally start to fall asleep, okay? Here's where it gets crazy. So I'm falling asleep. What I do remember that happened next is insane. So I'm just laying there, okay? And I start to hear these footsteps, like really loud boot footsteps, okay? And I'm like, it's walking all around me. It's walking all around me. Like where I am in my bed, because where we were in the hotel, like there was 2 twin beds and one little like pull-out couch or something over here, and I slept on the pull-out couch. So I'm up against the wall over here, and my parents are right over here. It wasn't like a big hotel room or anything at all, by any means. So I'm thinking, okay, well maybe my dad got up to get like a glass of water or something, but I'm like, why am I hearing boots? So I hear these really loud boots, okay? And then I hear what sounded like an African-American woman say, please don't mess with her. Do not mess with her. Okay? And I'm like hearing all this go on, and I'm like, what is happening? And then what happened next was this cowboy is exactly his energy felt like, okay? He starts rubbing my chest. And I mean like really hard, like rubbing my chest, and he's breathing really, really, really heavy while he's doing it. And it was so creepy. It was beyond the creepiest thing I have ever experienced in my entire life, okay? In my entire life. And so he proceeds to do this. He's breathing really heavy. He's rubbing my chest. And I'm like, oh my God. You guys, I had sleep paralysis. I could not move. I couldn't move. I couldn't move. And this whole experience is happening to me, and I know it's real, and I know that it's happening, and I can't move. I can't scream. I can't do anything. I'm just literally paralyzed there. And I've had sleep paralysis many, many times. So many times. So I know what that is. This was not like your normal spout of sleep paralysis. This was an actual paranormal experience. It happened right after I visited the Birdcage Theater, which is known for the, you know, the guys like doing stuff to the women. So, I mean, it all makes sense. So 2 ghosts followed me to that hotel, okay? And this guy, he's doing this to me, and I can't move. I can't talk. I can't do anything. I'm literally just stuck there like this, like I don't even know what to do. And then finally I'm like able to move, and like it all stops, and I'm just like, tears are just pouring down my face again, all down my face again. And I was just completely terrified. I got up to use the restroom, and I swear I stayed in the bathroom for like 30 minutes. I was so scared to go back into my bed. I just know it was those ghosts from the Birdcage Theater that followed me there. So this really happened. I'm not crazy. This really did happen. It was terrifying. It was the most scariest thing that I've ever gone through in my entire life. I've ghost hunted for the majority of my life. I have witnessed so many paranormal experiences, and this by far was one of the scariest ones. So I just wanted to share this story with you. There's so much more I could say about it. There's so much more history of the Birdcage Theater and everywhere we had been in Arizona, but I think I'm gonna make that into a part 2. I have photographs to prove everything. I have a picture of a photograph of a cowboy. You could see his hat, the rim of it, You could see his face, his beard, his mustache, the little tie around his neck. You could see all of it, and it's over the prostitution sign that says, please make sure to collect the tips or what's due from the girls at the end of the night. That's been there for years, laminated, and you can see this face of a cowboy right over that piece that's laminated, and you can kind of see through him, so you know it's an apparition. Like, you'll look at it and you'll be like, oh my god, it's a cowboy. It's a freaking apparition of a cowboy. We got so many orbs. My dad saw an orb that was like right by his leg. There was just bullet holes everywhere. Bullet holes in like throughout the whole building. So much death happened there. Probably rapes. Probably just crazy amounts of tragedy. Just crazy amounts of tragedy. So I really wanted to share this story with you guys. I was so scared to film this. So scared to film this, but I'm so glad that I did, and I'm so glad I mustered up the courage to film this for you guys. So this will probably be uploaded tomorrow. Yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let me know if you've ever had any experiences with sleep paralysis. Let me know if you've ever been to Arizona, if you've ever been to the Birdcage Theater, if you've ever heard of the Birdcage Theater. Let me know, please, in the comments below. And let me know your thoughts on this experience. It was utterly terrifying. And I swear to you, I hope I never have to experience anything like that again. But I had to share my story with you guys, and I just wanted to see if anyone ever experienced anything that was quite similar. So please let me know in the comments below. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. I would love to have you. There will be so many more videos coming up, you guys. So many more live streams. I'm so freaking excited. So stay tuned. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell so you know when my next videos and streams upload. And I love you guys so, so much. I hope you're having a great day. Have a great week. And until next time, I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.